I really appreciate the opportunity to be here this morning, and I enjoyed, sir, your overview. And I think you should say, we have nothing against you. You should say, we are you.
Yes.
When I hear on TV that we're going to patrol the Muslim communities, well, the Muslim communities are all of our communities. And they're everywhere. There are doctors and there are technicians, and it's kind of sad the rhetoric that's occurring on a national level. We in Newcastle County have a great relationship with this community. And I'm very proud that you're taking time to explain what a beautiful religion that you have and how peaceful your religion is. Unfortunately, in this time of year, worse than ever, it's becoming a political football. And I think it's going to be incumbent upon all of us to get out to the public and say, there's no such things as bad Muslims in Delaware. That some of these ISIS are stealing their religion and killing their people. And let's not fall prey to election year politics. And we're going to have to work even harder. And this government is going to be doing a resolution very soon enunciating holidays for the Muslim community. We're going to be allowing our TV show to put as many shows as this community wants to put together. We really have to fight against the image that this religion is being painted. Fahim's here from Wilmington, Delaware, and one of my good friends from Wilmington Police Department, and he's a great person and a great captain. So, in the last few years, we have become probably more friendly than we have with most of our communities, and we find that the talent that your community possesses, I don't understand. A citizen don't mind going to a Muslim doctor, but all of a sudden, we're going to be convinced they're hiding somewhere in the woods and we need to go find them and get them and drag them out. And we've got to say that they are our community. There is no threat in our community. Let's not let somebody from Philly or New York or from Washington make what we've had one of the greatest peaceful communities. They work very well with all religions, the Jewish community, the Catholic religions, the Christian community. And I think the more we do that, the more we're going to lessen the threat. But I think it's incumbent, and I always talk about, the numbers are large. And in this country, if we don't get involved in the political, I would love to get and be involved in somebody from your community to be elected to office. That's how you break the barrier. You break that glass ceiling. But I have many committees that I could be putting Muslims on. I have many different places in the government where they could fit in. You need to know the numbers and be registered. Whoever you vote for, it doesn't matter, but they know who votes. And if you vote, you command resources and respect. Unfortunately, that's important in the United States of America. And we're starting to do that. You're starting to do that. And we're more than grateful to facilitate that, because it's a great community that has not really bragged or exposed, and there's a lot of reasons I know internally. Some don't want to get involved, some do. It's time. It's time to come forward and say, we're great people. We've always been in your community. We support your community. We are your community. And here we are, proud, strong, and we stand together. And you have a great representative here from Wilmington who has always taken the lead, and it hasn't been that easy for him over the years. But what a great person you have here, and he can talk much better than I can about this. But you can count me. Today I would spend much more time here. I didn't have enough notice about this meeting. We are opening a park at Carousel. And by the way, we have some great parks. And any event you want to throw in one of our parks, I'll throw in hay rides and anything else I can. But we have Bear Glassville, Carousel, Rockwood, 252 parks. And I would love, we already have a lot of your community involved. I'd like to see more. because that's how you do it. And I will throw in hand rights, which usually we charge the public. So that's how you integrate. And I always tell this story, and my friend the captain can tell you. I was, no way to believe this, but I was a police officer many years, and I'll tell you, I had the most arrests for murders, rapes, and I'll prove this, I know. I'll be challenged on this, burglaries, thefts, and I never arrested a Muslim. So there's something that goes on in your community, in your families, that the greater community could use. And that's the sense of family and pride and education and respect for one another. And that's just a fact. So we all need to work together, but we are challenged with Donald Trump and other people to, I don't want to get in politics here, but to single out a certain race, we need to work harder now to say, not in Delaware. I can only tell you, not in Delaware. I don't know what it's like anywhere else, but it's not going to happen in Delaware. And I've got good friends in the Wilmington Police, the County Police, State Police, and my government, Wilmington, the mayor. I'm not going to let it happen. Thank you for your time. God bless.